I have with me our head coach Laszlo and midfielder and vice captain Anirudh Thapa. We'll begin in the next 1 minute. We'll just wait if there are more journalists to join. Till then, if can you please use the raise hand feature, and I will then come to you with the first question. I'll just start within a minute. Okay, let's go. Neha, you can go ahead first. The coach can hear you. Coach and Thapa can hear you. Go ahead with your question.
Okay. So, hello, coach. Good afternoon. You'll be playing against Bengaluru FC, who are also coming from two matches with draws in the previous two clashes. So, how are you looking forward into the game? And is there any particular game plan for your arch rivals?
Yes, for every game we have our particular tactic, and we hope that it will work, and we know that we will play two draws, and generally everybody wants to win the game, and in this special game is also like a derby for us. And, we can stabilize our position in the table.
Yep. Srivatsan, you can go next.
Hello, Coach and Thapa. First of all the very best for tomorrow's game. Coach, my question is for you. If you watched the last few years of Bengaluru SC, they've scored a lot of goals from set pieces. Say, for example, from corners, free kicks, even long throw-ins, if you had watched the first game. So have you laid more emphasis on those, particularly for this game?
Yes. We watched the two games and we saw how is the Bengaluru. We are very physically, we are very tall team. The most goal chances which one created, he created from set pieces, also from long throw-in. So we must be prepared definitely for this and trying with our resource what we have. But I think also that we have a weakness and we have to use also them weakness and our strongness. I am concentrating also about our strongness, and I think also in my team we have to shoot more on the target. We have to try to score even from our shots, which one is there, even more goals. But generally we are prepared and we have one day more, to example today, also to exercise the set pieces and to organize a little bit what we have to do. So generally we are organized, we are prepared, but you don't know never in the game what will happening. We try to play to have not so many, to don't make many mistakes, and use them mistakes to score goals.
Okay.
Thank you.
Thank you. Can I go to Paul next? And do we have questions for Thapa?
I have a question for the coach. Coach, is there any injury concerns in the squad? What about your left back, Fanai? Give an update about his injury. Will he be able to play tomorrow?
Fanai is out. But we have Jerry. Jerry is also a player who played I think most than one time 45 minutes, one time even less, but he is also prepared. I think he is one from the best left back in the country. Fanai, he come in the training and he showed that he is also left back. I give it the trust for him, but no, Jerry have the possibility to show that he belongs to the team and show also his talent, and I am sure that he will do a good job.
Neha, I think you have a question for Thapa.
Yes. Hi, Thapa. So how has the bio bubble treating you, and can you feel any difference, playing in an empty stadium without fans?
Obviously it's tough
to stay in the bubble. Most of our daily routine are similar, and we can't, do something out of the bubble. So it is, really tough mentally. And sorry, what was the second question?
Playing in an empty stadium without fans.
Yeah, it is, really different and less fun because, till last season the fans were there. It was, an amazing feeling, the electrifying stadium, and plus we used to enjoy them. But this year, as they are not there, it's not much of fun. But we know they are watching us, so obviously we need to give our best in every game.
Yeah, so one more question from Sports Stars for you, Thapa, is how would you explain your midfield role under Coach Laszlo compared to the previous 2 seasons? And what are you doing to learn and improve in this role? And Coach, after he answers, you can also add to this.
This year we are playing a different formation, and obviously I am learning a lot because of his experience. He has a vast experience in European leagues. He has played and as well, coached many big teams. So obviously, I am learning from him, and it is an opportunity for me, to learn as many good things as I can, because obviously it will help me in my future, and obviously it is helping me. So I just, wherever he puts me, I'll give my best and do my best for the team.
Coach?
Yeah, that is interesting because, if you stay together with the player and you have the question like this, I talk louder because he told me the voice to be more louder. So don't worry, I am not angry about Thapa, but generally so that, the player will tell always that everything is positive. You know what is positive? I tell you what is positive. It's positive that he is a player who have quality in the offense, more in the offense than in the defense. And unfortunately, so that even in the beginning of the season, I think the first press conference was like this: that Thapa could shoot more goals than one in one season. And my answer is yes. He is the player who knows where the goal is staying, and it's also very important for me, like a coach, to find the player's quality, to find out the player's quality, in which area from the pitch he are the best, and in which moment he can help more for the team with his quality. And I am sure that the Thapa is a player, and not just Thapa, we have also other players who definitely can do more for the team and for his own career, in a different position. It's not a different position, just a little bit, if you, this is like a puzzle. The tactical position is not so important. It's important how you feel it and how the players feel in this tactical position and what he can do. And Thapa is a very interesting player, and I tell you why. Because first, he can run a lot. Physically he is top, and also he have creativity, and also the innovation is there, which one you can't teach. You have or you don't have. But in the defense also he's helpful, but he is more a player with offensive quality. And for this reason, I try to push him a little bit more in the front, that give him the freedom, And this is only but changed. This is the similar with other players. I don't want to talk just now about it because our media officer thought that I talk too much and too long and not loud. So I finish here, but I am happy really that the player understand what I want.
Thank you, Coach. I'll come to Kirti sir next. Sir, if you can unmute and ask your question.
Yeah, this is the coach. In the last match against Kerala Blasters, missed a penalty, and there were numerous scoring opportunities. So, how did you handle it? Was it discussed? So, how was the discussion turn out regarding the goalless draw last match?
This was not a discussion. We went in fight direct, No, Jakub is still alive, and we don't kill him because we need him. But generally, this is not the first penalty which one was missed in football, and it will be also not the last. That is true. For me personally, and for the team, and for every team member, for the fans, for everybody, there was a painful evening. I think we get 1 point, but in this evening we deserved 3 points, and we had everything in our hands. So for this reason, you feel that you lost 2 points. But generally, Jakub Silvestre is also part from the team. Everybody can make a mistake. And we have to. We talked about it definitely, and if the next game we score 2 goals and we can win 2-0, I think everybody will be happy and everybody will forget this mistake. But generally, everybody do mistakes, and it's nobody without. It's not free from mistakes. So. More concentration. I talked to him. More concentration. It's not important who scored the goals. This is the most important to score. But was also very positive. After the reaction from the team, and also the reaction from the staff, from the bench, and also the reserve players. Everybody was shouting, "Come on, it's okay, come head up, and we go and we try." Was the most important moment for me too. Just not head down and we messed the end. This is Jakub. No. You saw that we reacted like a team, and this was very positive. I hope the next penalties, which one we get, we have more luck and more concentration, and we can score.
Thank you.
Thank you, coach. Vivek, I'll come to you next. Vivek.
Can you hear me?
Yes.
Yeah. My question is to the coach. In the attacking areas, the team has a couple of new players. How long do you think it's going to take for the team to find the attacking combination and for everyone to gel going forward? And also, added to that, BFC have a more settled team in the sense they've had players who've been with them for quite a few years now. Do you think that gives them an advantage in the clash tomorrow?
Yeah, definitely. But the time is our biggest enemy actually, because we don't have the pre-season and new players coming in the quarantine. And also Thapa told that this daily routine in the bubble is also not very perfect, just because in our 2 example, I just give you example. If I have here around the hotel, to example, a training speech, and I can take 2-3 players and to show them something, it could be helpful, but it's not possible. So to go in a training, you take the bus, you have to travel, this is the bubble, you cannot go out. But generally, I am not unsatisfied because the new player is my Jakub. No, we can talk about Thapa, we can talk about Shante, we can talk about Ali, we can talk about Fatkulo. All experienced player, and he gets very quick, what I want. The rest is his creativity, because if you tell all the time what he have to do, but you have to give also freedom for them, and I give the freedom, and he create very quick spaces, he create very quick also goal chances, but make me sad actually that we need more concentration. If we have the goal chance, we must be more killers. We have to be more clinically. We have to be there. Okay, I finish 100%. So that's which one at the moment is not in the place.
Can I come to you, Noel, next? Noel?
Hi, coach. My question is that Bengaluru FC come into this match in not as great a form as your team. So my particular question is, what do you have in mind for their particular team? That's my first question. And second question is, Anirudh Thapa and Changte have done really well in the first two matches, and what more would be expecting from the other youngsters in the team? Like, for example, in the last match, after last match, you had spoken highly of Deepak Tangri, and there are a few other Indian youngsters in the side. So, what would you expect from them as the season progresses?
I leave the first question to Tapa. The second question I will answer for you. Okay.
Okay.
So as we know, Bengaluru is a good team. They have been together since a very long time. Most of the players are together, and every game they come, they have their own strategies. And obviously, many teams they are still lacking in some or the other way because of the preseason they had. For us also, it was same, and they didn't have the friendly matches as well to get prepared. And obviously, it's just the starting of the season, so you never know, what might come up. Last year also, Bangalore didn't start well. We had a bad start, but you can't predict right now. It's just the start of the season. Hopefully, we'll see, a good season ahead as the teams are getting prepared up. They are getting the match fitness, and many things will come up. Changes will be there. It depends on this. The players are also getting injured. Many of the players. It's just because of the fitness level and of the preseason they had. So there will be changes, and you never know what will come up.
So the second question is so that what you give it us about the youngsters. So we have really the young team, Indian players. I mean, even Tapa or Shante, they are not old players. But you saw that Deepak, he come in the team and he had two good games, and also we have in the striker position Ali, who definitely is also a promising player. He will get also the chance in the first game. He get a couple of minutes, and the next time he will also get more and more minutes. That is definitely so. You don't know also how it goes with the injuries. So generally, it's so that our players, young players, he have to adapt also to my training style. He have to know what I ask from them. We are working on it, but you cannot expect that we just play with youngsters. You have to step by step to build them in the team. I think it's with the Tapa or even with the other players was the same way. First, he tasted so how is to play in the ISL. Now he are very, very important member from this family, Chennai. So FC. So I think with the other he will be the same. And I think also that you can't expect that you have just no let's say youngsters in the pitch, because you push also them, or you put a lot of pressure over them. I don't think that is good for his let's say future. So we have to go and to make this step by step. And if you see that we introduced Deepak, like in the first 11 and the last two games, I think he made a good job with the other player. And I am 100% sure that everybody will use his own chance to show that he is not just a talent, he is also a player who can be definitely move ahead. The example with Tapa, and because he's sitting here, it's so that last season he made a great job, but he scored just one goal. I wish for him this season the same job, but to score maybe 10 goals, but if he score 8 and he have 15 assists, I think everybody happy.
Thank you, coach, and all the best for tomorrow's match.
Thank you.
So I'll just take the last two questions because we are running out of time. I think I can see Vivek and Kirti sir's hands raised. If either of you have a question, Vivek, Kirti sir, I think Srivatsan also.
No, I don't.
Okay, Srivatsan, Kirti sir.
Not even I don't. No.
Okay, Srivatsan, I see your hand raised.
Yeah, can I ask now?
I'll make this the last question then.
Yeah. Hi Tapa, just now coach spoke about your involvement in the attacking half of the pitch. So how much of a confidence booster was it to get the first goal in your very first game of the season against Jamshedpur?
It was a really good booster for me, getting my first goal of the season. That too in the first game, obviously it gave me a confidence, to go more forward and try more attempts because I scored in the semi-final, but this season it was the opposite, scoring early and giving me a booster for the rest of the season. And hopefully I'll try my best to go more forward, take more chances and grab all the opportunities that I'll get, and hopefully I'll score more goals.
Yeah.
Thank
you so much. I think we'll conclude the press conference here. Thank you again, everyone, for joining us. Thank you, coach. Thank you, Thapa.
Thank you. All the best. Good luck.
Yeah, I will share the recording soon. Thank you so much. Take care. Stay.
Thank you.